All right, I'm gonna go through some pictures real quick. Let me know if it's boring, we'll skip. Where credit is due, I have to say, one of the main reasons I made it to Pakistan was the blue passport. There was no way I could have made it all the way if I wasn't a US citizen as well. I don't know why the picture keeps going there, but I got no visas issues all the way to Turkey. Visa-free entry. It was amazing. It is the land of opportunity. It has done amazing things for me. But you don't need to do something big to change the perception to inspire people. You can do it from your home. You can do it from anywhere. You don't have to travel the world to do something amazing. You don't have to go on a motorcycle around the world to make a difference. This is 10th July, Golden Gate Bridge. This was my pretty bike, which was not. Okay. Anyway, I hated kids touching my motorcycle. There were 30 kids over here. Can you change the automatic picture change thing over there? Just open the picture, nothing else. Okay, why don't we do this? I do this and you change the picture. Go back. Alright, this was the first night I ever camped in my life. I was carrying a tent. I had no idea how to pitch a tent. I've never spent a night in a tent. And I bought this cheap, $80 tent from this little shop in San Francisco. I knew I had to save money. I can't live in hotels every day. So there was this Native American family that helped me put this tent up, and because they helped me put the tent up, there were like 6-7 families. There were about 25 kids. Each kid sat on the bike and made vroom 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 sounds, and I hated anybody touching my bike. The bike is very dear to me, and I hated anybody touching the bike. And then more kids, I met more kids and they wanted to sit on the bike, so it was all good in the end. I like kids touching my bike now, it's okay. Alright, I met this lady, I have no idea who she is. It was raining in British Columbia, and it was raining, and I just got into this small coffee shop restaurant. I ordered some brownie and some hot chocolate, and then after I was done eating, I went to the washroom. I came back and I asked the waiter to get me the bill, and the waiter said, "Your bill has already been paid." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he just pointed at this couple, this lady and her husband. He just pointed that they paid your bill. So I went up to them and I'm like, maybe I look like a fakir, but what I don't understand what's going on. And they're like, you have so much. They said you entered the room and we saw you and there was some weird feeling, and we just wanted to help. And I was speechless. I just stood there. I sat with them for like an hour. I didn't know what was going on, and stuff like this, events like this happened so many times, and inshallah my father will force me to write the book. I hate reading and writing, but my father has been after me to start writing the book, so hopefully I'll get some to LACAS, inshallah. And you force your students to buy them. This was the last day of the first leg of the journey. This is New York, Times Square. More people wanted to sit on the bike. Keep going. I was getting new tires on the bike in New York. Then I made it to Germany. I flew. I put the bike on a boat from New York to Germany, and I flew to London for 3 weeks while the bike is on the ship. I went to London because my cousin, who was in LACAS, Moin Khan, was in London in Warwick University. I went to him. I thought I'll save some money on food and stay, and I won't go to Germany. But when I got to Germany, I found out he has less money than I have, so I had to pay for his food. This is the Berlin Wall. I met those 4 or 5 guys in Germany, Berlin, randomly on the street, and I stayed with them for 5 days. Amazing, helpful people. The Berlin Gate, keep going. Some random people in Czech Republic, Prague. This guy right here is on foot, going around the world, and he's going to walk for 8 years, and he started from England, and it was like his 7th or 8th month, and he made it to Prague. Crazy. I met my first accident in 50 kilometers north of Munich. The road, I was getting off the Autobahn, the off-ramp was like this, it was hard rain and crazy hailstorm, ole padethe, and the motorcycle slipped and I hit in this metal guardrail, my back first, and then the bike's on my legs, the bike is on my leg. I'm under into the trees. The local people said I have a broken back and a broken neck and a broken leg or something, and but I told them I'm still alive, so you need to take a picture. So I opened my zip up and I gave them the camera, and my favorite pose. Later the ambulance came, they put me on a stretcher, but I kept asking them to take some pictures, because you're very lucky to live through a motorcycle crash. 9 out of 10 times you'll probably die. Keep going. It was my dream to ride the Swiss, Italian and French Alps. You can't, this picture, the colors of this isn't doing justice, but the most magnificent place to visit. Next picture, and all you Lahoris, stop going to London and Dubai for shopping, go to the Swiss Alps and ride motorcycles. Keep going. This crazy guy, Yab, I met in south of Switzerland. It was crazy, I just parked the bike here and he was just walking somewhere, he stopped, we started talking, and he told me he also rides motorcycles, and he's been to Morocco from Switzerland to Morocco and back with a friend of his, and we just randomly started talking. Go back. Then he took me to his apartment, which was just a few steps away from that marketplace. He told me he also rides a motorcycle. Then he took me around some close mountains for a good ride. We rode together. Some stranger met on the road, and now we're best friends. He took me for lunch. He paid for lunch, of course. And then I made it to the south of France. I had these internet friends. I knew them from the last 4 or 5 years. This is Leah Patterson. She's the only female biker who stunts motorcycles. This bike is about 500 pounds, and she wheelies it like it's a small bicycle. And this proves women can do whatever they want. And on this note, on this note, I'm going to share a quick story, a quick idea that I've had since, I don't know, 4 years ago, when I first started riding motorcycle with in America. I had these, Bay Area Riders Forum.com is a community where you can go post, you want to ride this certain hills at 4 o'clock at this spot, and then you go as a group. I posted there, I went there at 4 o'clock, and there were like 20 guys and like 6, 7 girls on motorcycles. When I saw the girls, I was like, why are you here? You can't even ride. And then on the mountains, we started riding motorcycles, and they could do better wheelies than me, and they were going faster than me, and I was like, wow, girls can also ride motorcycles. And that's when I started taking motorcycle safety foundation courses to act like an instructor. I can teach women how to ride. And in 2012, hopefully by next week I'm starting this. I'm going to teach women for free. I'm going to provide them with a motorcycle, and I'm going to teach them how to ride motorcycles. And to, the first girl who learns the motorcycle will be a bit risky, because she'll be the guinea pig if something goes wrong. She's going to be the first one going through. So I've chosen my sister, who's going to be learning this. I bought a motorcycle for her, bought some gear, helmet, everything, and hopefully, I think by Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, we'll start. And you will see pictures on a different agenda.com. Next picture, let's go quickly. Go, all these friends from France. I met these, Pisa, keep going, Rome. It was amazing, Venice. I'm running out of time, keep going. Back last picture. This is where I used to spend my nights randomly on the side, somewhere, just camp. And it was, I think, -3 over here when I woke up, and my tent, I don't know if you can see, there's ice on top of it. It was horrible. Keep going. Go. I met my second crash. I went head on in this car. Next picture. Car's broken. Keep going. Over here, that lady's telling me my left leg's broken from 3 different places. My neck's broken. There's some blood over there. It was pretty cool. Keep going. So I'm lying right here. The guy who's taking the picture, he's standing in front of me, and I'm like 5, 6 feet behind him, and the car and the bike are way over there. So I flew from there all the way over here. It felt like Superman. It was amazing. But don't crash. Keep going. Then I was in the ambulance. I kept making videos. It was amazing. Keep going. And in the hospital, these were my roommates, Barbu and Nico. Keep going. Nico would make my bed every day. He would force me to get out of the bed so he could fix it. Amazing people in Romania. Keep going. And then the nurses were so amused. I would show them how to translate on Google translator thing, and I would teach them all the bad things in English. Keep going. And this Daniel Jula, I'm running out of time. Read my book. Keep going. Keep going. The damaged bike. Last picture. So this is the saddle, the seat where I sit, and those are the bars. I'm sitting like this. This tank is right here. Because it was a head-on collision, I hit the tank from the most inappropriate part, and I made a huge dent. And I believe if I wasn't a Pathan, this dent would have been a lot smaller. And, over here, the mechanics were telling me my bike's done, you can't do anything to this. So I took off the number plate and my last picture with the bike, and I was saying goodbye to the picture. But Daniel Jula, you saw the picture before, he said, no, you have to finish it on the same bike, and it's a huge, like, 45-minute story, but he fixed my bike for me. Keep going, the broken parts, the wheel, the suspension, all the bike is coming back to life. Keep going. I made it to Pakistan. This is minus 23 in Turkey. Keep going. I rolled a whole toilet paper roll on my right foot and my left foot. It was minus 23. I was wearing 3 layers of socks, a plastic bag. It was horrible. The last thing was rolling toilet paper. Horrible weather. The water in my bag, the water was ice. There was no water. It was all ice. It was amazing. Turkey is gorgeous. Keep going. And I made it to Iran. Lovely motorcycles. And finally I made it to Pakistan again. You can see my bike right there somewhere. But this was somewhere near Khanapur or something. I'm coming from Karachi to Lahore. Keep going. Expo Center, Lahore. This is my father at the back, my chacha, my role model. It was amazing. I don't know who that is. Keep going. All the kids, Expo Center. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know if we have time. We have time for a 2-minute video or an 8-minute video. It's done. Okay. Thank you so much.